What's up, guys? Welcome to Cryptodemia here. We're on Trading Tuesdays. We're gonna be doing this every single Tuesday, and we're gonna be talking about what's currently market happening on the markets. We're also gonna give you some tips on how to trade these markets and what to do and what not to do. And I just want you to remind you, this is not financial advice. This is only for educational purposes. And if you're afraid of the past crash what just happened, I want you to know that you shouldn't be. This is a lot of media fear mongering, and I had never seen so much market manipulation in any other market before. But I don't want you to be afraid of that. Just want you to be aware that there's a lot of manipulation going on. Now, we're using the Bitfinex charts because currently GDAX is not giving good information and it's just all over the place. So I want you to remind you that smart money always buys at key levels in the market. So what I mean is, if we see right now, this is kind of like a key level, and when I say smart money, let's compare it to people that bought at 20,000. Okay, these people just kind of saw the news and were looking at the media, and they saw that Bitcoin was going 20,000. They probably just thought it was going to keep going up. And I want you to know that every time you go into any market and you're going to do any investment, you have to first go look at the past in the charts. You have to look at the prices. You have to look how the whole market is moving and understand it. Understand the market psychology first before you go into any market. So this is why it's so important to you for you to learn not only investing fundamentals, but you also need to know technicals. And so if we see the red line here, we actually see it. I was not able to actually put it in each peak, but the peaks were going down. And what this means is this kind of shows us what the line to break in order for us to be going bullish and having and we're going to be able to have a signal that tells us that it's actually bullish at the time. But if we see the green line, we are seeing that there's actually a positive movement. We're seeing that the movement is actually going higher as the time goes by. Okay, and so these are called the RSI levels, and the RSI levels tell you how much gas and how much momentum the market's getting. So if we see at peak levels, we had a lot of momentum. We had a lot of buys, and then in here it kind of just ran out of gas, and that's happening on every peak and bottom. You see here the peak and then the bottom, and it just keeps going like that. And that's why it's so uncertain right now, because right now it's kind of just retracing a little bit. We can't really know what's really happening. But in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I think that we're actually going to see market bullish movement, because I've been studying the past years of what was happened with Bitcoin, and in past years we see even more market manipulation, and we see a very very similar movement. We see the prices plummet, a huge drop, then we see a retracement, so that people the market sentiment is getting trust on the price, and then we see another market drop, and then after we see that, usually we see a huge gain. So that's why I'm 80% bullish on this. Now, don't take my advice on it. Do your own research always, but it's a good thing to listen to other people and their ideas and theories about the market. Now, what does this low mean? We saw that it stopped. It got support at the 61% line on the dot. Okay, at 8,500 we saw it stop and get support. This is really good. As long as we stay in this support lines and we don't drop, we're actually going to see market momentum, and we're going to actually be able to push out. So if you want to be more conservative with your investments, I would advise my friends and family to actually just hold and wait to see what's going to happen. But in my humble opinion, I think it's going to actually go up. Now, you always have to be ready for every potential scenario, guys. It was a great shorting opportunity. I actually shorted right here a little bit. I took some profits. We always have to be taking profits, because if we don't take profits and we see something like this happen, then you were only making money on digital numbers, not on the real life scenarios. So, um, markets go down quick. The reason why this was a really a good shorting opportunity is because markets go down quick, but and then when you sell right here, and sorry, when you buy right here, you actually have the opportunity to buy, and it's not gonna go up shooting right up. It's gonna take some time to retrace, and actually it's gonna take some time to gain some momentum and go back up. So that's why it's so easy to actually get the buys at the bottoms, but it's hard to calculate the tops. It's easy to calculate the bottoms many times, but as long as you're not greedy. There's the people that lose money in these markets is because they either don't have enough education in the markets, or they get too greedy. They get too greedy. They want to get too many profits out of every single movement they're doing, every single decision. And the best thing is not to do that. The best thing is to get a little bit of profits every single time, and not be not be losing because you're getting too greedy. If you're making money more than 50% of the time, then you're good. You're still profitable. So, market corrections are actually formed in three waves. Uh, so, in here, we actually thought it was like this: it was A, B, C, and then we saw A, B, C. And that's why we thought it was actually going to go through right here. But now we're seeing it's going to go A, B, C. And now we're going to see it go back up. Okay, we see it. The market waves usually move in threes. We always see it like that. So that's a tip you gotta know. You gotta know exactly where we're at right now. And okay, so the important levels for you to look out are between the 8700 and the 8200. These are the most important levels. If it goes under that, that means we're in a bear market and it's gonna go down a lot. So that's actually a good shorting opportunity right there if you see it go under that. Okay, but we have seen, like, the good thing is we've seen a perfect bounce. This is why I'm really bullish on it. And so, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say right now. Okay, just remember, look out for the RSI levels. Look out for seeing this go up, and if we see this retracement go up on the momentum, and see all the movement in the upper part of the RSI, then you're gonna know that it's actually pretty bullish. And then if you see it down, then you see that it's not. Okay, that's a good thing to start with for a beginner. It's a good thing. Okay, guys, so we're done for today. Please remember to subscribe, and don't miss Freebie Fridays. This Friday is actually gonna be a really good one. It's a good chance for an ICO. Our team has actually been looking into it, and we're thinking it's a good investment opportunity. But remember, this is not financial advice. It's still, you have to do your own research.